Golly, I look great.
You look hideous.
Anyway, welcome back to Doom Eternal.
From Doom Guy to Chunky Guy.
Welcome to the Doom Eternal double feature. 2 episodes, or 2 levels in 1.
Urdak is the Maker's homeworld. It is not accessible to anyone. No human or sentinel has ever set foot in their dimension. You can use the Maker's origin factory in the Hell City of Necravol to pass through the void. Once there, you will not be able to leave on your own. But Vega can create an exit portal for you. That is why you must bring Vega through the void with you to Urdak.
Understood. I'm detaching myself from the ship's systems. Processing. Total transfer to external drive complete.
Vega is no longer connected to your ship. I will reconfigure the portal to Necravol for you. Do you require anything else before we begin our journey to Urdak? You will not be able to return until the mission is complete.
Attention, this is an emergency broadcast from the Ark Resistance. Numerous reports from survivor cells across the globe are confirming that at some time within the last 24 hours, the demonic invaders have begun amassing in swarms near Gore nests. Ark scientists have theorized that this behavior is indicative of the arrival of a super predator, a world eater. Ark personnel advise all survivors remain in the safe zones.
Alright, so as Sammy Boy said, we're not going to be able to come back until we've completed our mission. So this is our last trip into the Fortress of Doom until the end of the game. So for it, as I said, let's use a fitting soundtrack for our last trip. It's a slow start.
Is it gauche to use a song that's already in the game and used a number of times?
It's a really good song, so I don't give a toot.
It is, but...
Alright, so there's not too much more left to do, but I am going to go ahead and open the rest of the doors. You're going to be left with 1 Sentinel battery after you've opened everything. Just a bonus, I guess. So I've gotten all of the stuff down here. Ah, let's not forget this. Let's go ahead and put that last Empyrean key in and see what this little monstrous thing is.
This episode now of intense unlocking action.
I mean, if any unlocking action were intense, it'd be this. Behold.
The fancy boy.
Eh.
Got a bit of a glow up.
And a wrong spelling.
Wait, no, it's named after the makers, you know.
The Unmaker, originally from Doom 64.
Oh, yeah.
It's a spread shot. It uses BFG ammo. And as much as I've hyped it up, it's really situational. I think it's really good at taking out where you want to, let's say you're out of Crucible charge, and you want to take out an individual very strong enemy very quickly, and don't want to use a whole BFG shot to do it. You could use the Unmaker in that case. It's good. It's good. But again, it is kind of situational. It could be better, I think.
Yeah, like, it seems like the BFG is for large groups of enemies, and the Unmaker is for peeling apart one enemy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what you get. More nods to Doom 64, and Doom 3 is just like drowning at the deep end of the pool.
Can't believe they'd reference Banjo-Kazooie by putting in musical notes.
Alright, and we've also found everything in the Fortress of Doom. Yeah, I don't know how this keeps happening, but I think I also cut out a secret to this. So if I did, I'm going to include that. You shoot a window, and it activates a fan that you can use to jump.
Argent energy is made from the souls of Hell's victims. This is the factory where that takes place. Necroball, the city of the damned.
This is a very edgy place. Like,
What movie do you think he watched for that to happen to him?
Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel.
I watched both Doom movies.
We watched the entire Airbud franchise.
At some point, I activated the slow motion doohickey. I don't like using it, so I'm going to de-equip it as soon as this fight's over. I think I used it to possibly get an advantage at getting that stupid pit secret in the last episode. But it didn't work, because I don't think you could use it while flying down that pit anyway.
Oh god, is that just... It's so weird seeing the basic bit shotgun in those previews.
It's still useful. I still use it as my primary way
No,
to...
I mean, like, the most basic version, which you see for all of, like, a couple minutes before you get an upgrade.
Oh, I see. I didn't even notice that. Dang, we are running out of things to collect. We only have one more Sentinel Crystal to find.
It's almost like we're in the end game or something.
We're getting there. After this, as Sammy Boy said, we're going to use the Argent energy that's being produced at this factory to open a portal to Urdak, so which we've discussed before is the Maker's homeworld. So yeah, we are definitely getting in it.
God, it feels weird having the end in sight for these videos.
It kind of does, doesn't it? We've been uploading Doom videos when this video comes out, over a year now, every Friday.
Yeah, have we missed a week?
We have uploaded one video late by a day, but a week? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's really great when I'm doing shit and you just message out of the blue, hey, y'all want to record Doom? I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It's like you think by now you'd get used to it. You'd remember it's happening.
Yeah. It's been every Tuesday at this point. Hi!
Me, no!
Cybermanky. I don't know what.
Cybermanky.
That's just word thought, word said.
Just your friend and mine, the Cybermanky.
Pokemon really is different.
It's Digimon now, motherfucker. They won the war.
Cybermon.
I'm pretty sure that's already a thing.
I am Leomon.
I know there's Cyberdramon.
Poor guy.
Went into rigor mortis really quickly.
Felt actually kind of mean.
There's a secret up there. And I spent like 5 minutes trying to get to it before realizing you had to activate this switch before doing anything. And then that opens.
Here the humans arrive from Earth, waiting to be selected for the process.
This level does have some really interesting and gross imagery, though. People like criticize how edgy this level is, but I'm like, it's hell. What do you want? Like, yes.
Edginess belongs in hell.
It's a game that's already over the top, so what did you expect?
I don't know. I think that this site of all these, like, husks in cages stuffed with no air or anything. This is kind of cool.
I like it, actually. I think it's rad as hell. Ooh. Radioactive.
I guess some people were expecting a more nuanced interpretation of hell. Not sure why.
So 2016's hell was just very barren.
Of hell.
Yeah, it was just desert.
I'm glad you figured it out.
Oh, that was on purpose? Shit.
Yeah. God. Just, I'm better with puns than people might expect. It's really good when someone says, "Oh, puns are hard," and then you just don't stop for 2 hours straight.
I'm very proud of you.
No, don't be. Surprised they don't hate me.
I like puns. Like I get like the performative hatred of puns that a lot of people have, and I'm like, they're clever. I like them.
Puns are fun.
Well, it's mostly the performative use of them. You just drag it on.
The Khan Maker needs Earth and its souls. Her world is dying. The culling allows her people to replenish their resources and survive. As you save your world, you put hers in peril.
Don't care.
Yeah, fuck them.
Up ahead is Kalabas, the sightless judge. It determines who's fit to begin the soul extraction process. The rest will be discarded to the blood swamps.
The blood swamps are a place we'll be visiting in the DLC.
Wow.
This is Kalibas, the sightless judge. He's a mini boss, kind of. This is a very weird part, because it's another thing that feels significant but is never brought up again. Like, this is where, like, I guess the quality of souls are judged to see if they would make good Argent energy, I suppose. And the rest are just discarded to the swamp.
It's literally what he just said.
Yeah, pretty much. But, like, the thing is, like, it's another thing that feels significant but is never mentioned again.
Yeah, no, it's just, like, talked about so casually.
Nor is it difficult. All you need to do is destroy these eyes. Well, I mean, every now and again a pain elemental will spawn, but you can destroy the eyes with the Arbalest really easily. So he's also not a big deal at all. This is just an odd thing, because there's nothing else in the game like it.
I didn't expect Argent energy to be manufactured in a factory. I expected it to be more like a natural resource.
Yeah, that's another interesting thing. I guess it has to be made somehow. It is made of souls. I guess souls aren't naturally convertible into energy. Like, you have to do some kind of work to do it.
To me, it just feels weird that it's, like, so impersonal.
What do you mean?
This whole process. This super automated process.
It's mechanical instead of something inherent to hell.
Yeah.
You know what? I understand, but I also think I kind of like that. I like things that humanize hell, and like this weird, almost capitalistic factory that is used to produce energy. I'm fascinated by that.
No, I'm not saying bad. It's bad. It's just, like, unexpected.
Yeah. I'd say it's in a specifically good way, though.
Oh my god, just slot all your shit.
Slotting it in. Explosive pinatas.
Regurgitating barrels.
I'm short by 1 coin.
Sally Acorn.
I know, it's great. No. Oh, look at all the cheese. The nacho cheese on the map.
Oh!
That's how they make it.
I see.
So that's one challenge of this level, is to destroy 8 enemies with traps. Very easy to do in this room. This feels very good, actually. I like it.
See, even the pinkies can't look up.
Well, they don't have a neck. They would need to, like, lay on their back, which they also kind of don't have. So yeah, they're just fucked. I've been working at this one. Almost 2/3 of the way there.
I love your staunch refusal to invest coins into some of these things.
I'm trying to think of which ones I'm close to doing that I think I could do versus how useful the mod will be.
No, I meant the weapon upgrades.
Oh, yeah.
The weapon upgrade coins.
Oh, well, A, I kind of forget. B, I've already upgraded all of the weapon mods that I use. So,
I know.
I don't even
like,
think about it.
You didn't round them out.
Eh.
Okay, now you can finish out your suit.
Yep. There we go. And you actually do get something for filling out all of your Praetor suit upgrades. You get something that I will tell you when you unpause. Quick con mode cheat.
What?
When you activate that, you will be accompanied by cheers whenever you do something.
God damn it. Let's just go back to the Fortress of Doom and put it on.
I will be showing off all the cheat codes at the final part. There is one cheat code that you unlock when you get them all that activates them all. So I'll activate that and run through a few fights to see what they all do.
It's like how in Halo, the best skull is the Grunt's birthday skull. Which is just whenever you fucking shoot a Grunt in the face, you just get confetti and the yays of children.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, except it's more a crowd of gamers instead of children.
Infinitely worse.
Yes.
It's also great because the yay is a stock sound effect and I love it.
I probably know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I could kind of visualize it or audiolize it.
I just always associate it with Viva Pinata for some reason. Yay! I really like Viva Pinata.
My fiance really likes Viva Pinata.
It's so good.
There's a lot happening. Oh, and an Archvile. Anyway.
Oh, and an Archvile's ass.
Like, I think that there will be several more Archviles in the rest of this game, but I think that their total screen time may be, like, less than 10 seconds for the rest of the LP.
So they showed up in the level just in time for you to get the thing that you're going to use to make sure they don't stick around.
Oh, yes. I very much recommend you conserve your Crucible charges for Archviles if you can.
Ah, yes, the not this shit again button.
Okay, weird. In these next couple levels, the optional challenges are stupid easy. That's it.
Huh. Congrats on your level up.
Thanks. I guess the challenge is that it's a Hell Knight in a tight corridor, but it was just a Hell Knight and a zombie.
You're so kitted out at this point that it's, like, kind of meaningless.
That would be easy at the beginning of the game, though. Then that's going to be a trend over both of the levels in this episode. I don't know why, the optional challenges are just really easy.
As a joke, you say.
The factory workers couldn't be fucked to, like, create actual ones.
They're busy manning the floor right now. Normally you're just dealing with, like, hell shock troopers and whatnot, but, like, these are just workers.
I wish they were all wearing, like, hard hats. That'd be cute.
Also little face masks, too. Like respirators.
This game needs more straight-up humor. Like, it's always a bit tongue-in-cheek, but I'd like to laugh a bit more.
Humans must be tortured. The flesh tenderized. Once enough pain has been inflicted, and the spirit broken, the soul is ready for the extraction process.
Another thing, starting in this level and continuing on to the next part, Samuel Hayden starts to repeat himself a lot. He just explained essentially how Argent Energy is made and how humans are like tortured until they lose hope. He's gonna say that another like 2 times in this level.
Didn't he say it like right at the beginning?
Not exactly that, but he will say essentially exactly that again for some reason. And there's another more infamous moment of that once we get to Urdak. If you've played this game, you know what I'm talking about.
Sammy Boy is getting old, and the memory's the first thing to go.
Maybe he is just deteriorating, yeah.
His body's a fucking mess. It's a miracle he survived.
Oh boy.
Now this is some shit.
Yeah, this is actually a little difficult to get to, so I'm gonna struggle a bit to try to dodge all of the fire. Shield, help me.
Doesn't help that this room is super open.
That was very close. Fuck you. And I got cornered very easily. Hey, buddy.
Yo, what the fuck?
Now that my headshots are explosive, it's almost less satisfying, because now their whole body explodes when I kill them.
Yeah, they don't just like collapse like a pile of shit without their head.
A pile of shit. Ow.
What?
Those spikes hurt you.
Spikes hurt, who'da thunk?
You gotta get on it with this cube of man.
Just oof, ouch, my fingies.
It probably hurts more for you now that more of your cube of man is open right now.
Yeah, this is not the most practical armor.
It's probably the right armor for being in hell, though.
Yeah, it's hot as hell.
I was gonna say, like, it's maybe not the right armor, but, you know, it sets a tone. You know to be afraid of this man, because he's willing to go into there half fucking naked.
What I could do to your skull with my hands, I can also do with my abs.
May as well show off the Unmaker a bit. Don't do that. That's a waste of ammo.
What the shit?
Oh, it's the dope fish.
Yeah, it's Dopefish from Commander Keen.
I still hate it.
It's ugly and dumb.
Yeah, and so's the dope fish. Oh. I like that each of these boxes has mood lighting on it.
Evil red glow, huh?
No, see, like, they're little candles. They got candles on them.
Oh, yeah. I think that's actually an indicator that it leads somewhere or something, that you want to use it.
They're lavender scented.
That was fun. Ow!
At least it was kind and stopped.
Hi there. Again, a Marauder, and somewhere around here is a Whiplash again. Yep, there he is. Unfun. I think I got some good damage rolls on that, though. I think I wanted armor, but I was out of flame belch or something.
Fuel the eternal flame. Begin the Olympics.
One of these guys carrying the Olympic torch, just waddling for miles.
Stumbling constantly.
Chariots of Fire playing the whole fucking time.
And a ruckus, roaring crowd cheering as he gets there, and it still takes him 2 hours to get there, to get to the torch.
By the end of it, they're all pretty winded and just losing fervor.
All right, fun times. And in these 2 levels, 3 of the 6 challenges involve you doing specific glory kills. Not only that, on very rare enemies, so you do not get a lot of chances to do them at all. This one you got to do a left glory kill on a Doom Hunter, which you will see in this fight. And it's also the last fight of the level, so make sure that you don't mess it up.
I hate how long these levels are and how much they've conditioned me. Because we're 26 minutes in and my first thought was, wow, already?
I know. These next 2 levels are really short. The next level's shorter than this one.
I've been fucking broken.
Alright. Thankfully, they do give you 2 chances. How grateful, how kind of this game to give you 2 Doom Hunters at the same time.
Wonderful generosity.
Generous, that was the word I was thinking of. I kept trying to say grateful. No, that's how I'm supposed to feel. At the wonderful gift of 2 Doom Hunters. The other one's over there, he doesn't want anything to do with me.
Blessing most foul.
Alright, don't fuck it up. Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Please.
Do it through my legs.
No, it smells down there.
It's a challenge. You'll get another weapon point for it.
Shit, gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Alright, so another problem with the Unmaker is that it technically can't shoot through the Doom Hunter's shield. So if you want to hurt it with the Unmaker, you want to take out its shield first.
Once the spirit is broken and enough pain, only when the human is lost will it be transferred to the soul extraction chamber.
See? He already said that. Also, here's a bit of fun. That is a statue of Olivia Pierce.
Oh. I say it sure is a statue, yeah. Fuck it up.
I don't know why they built this statue, since she seemed to just be a pawn in Hell's game.
Yeah.
Maybe this was built to, like, build her ego. This was built while she was still alive to make her feel more important.
Yeah, like, she was 100% a puppet. Up to the very end, when they just murdered her.
Oh! I thought I was in the right place.
There needs to be a cling.
Against my hollow tin helmet.
Just a goofy little thunk noise.
And there's only one way we gotta leave this level, by destroying the statue.
It feels weird.
It is. And I don't think it's ever explained either. Olivia Pierce, she may not have been terribly mentioned in any of the codexes either. So this is a little nifty secret. You gotta make sure to slide under this box as soon as you can.
I hate that I was arching my head to see under it.
Oh, I do that all the time. An anti-cheat, famine mode. It makes it so that demons don't drop items.
Which won't matter if you have infinite ammo.
BFG ammo doesn't count towards your progression, but may as well grab it. I was running a little low.
And yeah, it's good to have.
Yeah. We.
Sick hole in one.
That's a really weird place for the level to end.
It does, just like apropos of nothing.
In the hole.
Where you belong. Welcome to corruption cleansed, it says in hell.
Kills like 100 demons in hell. Well, my work is done here. This place seems pretty cleansed to me.
Just fucking Doom guy tries to light a cigarette and smoke it through his helmet.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. Alright, Necroval Part 2. Just to show how short this level is, we are more than halfway through this video, and we still have a whole level.
Yeah, this actually kind of looks like the first level.
Yeah, it's the same place. But though it does get a bit more makery near the end.
No, I meant the first level.
Oh yeah, you're right. This does kind of look like the Hell Barge.
Inside that citadel is the soul extraction chamber. We must make our way through and to the top, where the pure Argent energy is exported directly to Erdak.
So our goal is to essentially go through the portal that is transporting all of the Argent energy to Erdak. So we're going to use that portal to get to the Makers directly. And hopefully stop them from resurrecting the Icon of Sin. I certainly hope we could do that.
Boy howdy, I sure do hope we do that.
I mean, it's a video game. Of course it's gonna happen, but what if we just did?
Just the game ends.
It was like, this fucking epic boss that's being, like, built up to. Yeah, it's never here.
Yeah, nah, actually. We stopped them from starting the Icon of Sin, and that's it. It's just where it ends.
Game over.
Ooh.
Get those goats before they get you. Says Doom Guy to himself every morning.
In the mirror. Another very easy one. It's just 2 pain elementals.
Just rip and tear, he says as he waxes his chest. This place is really trap heavy.
Yeah, it's just a big pit with a bunch of jumpy areas.
I can't tell. He's not pulling out a tooth when he does that too, right?
It doesn't look like it, no. Just the eye.
I think that's what keeps throwing me off about that animation. It looks like he should be pulling 2 things.
Yeah, because I guess he's holding onto the tooth to get leverage. Shit!
Speaking of which.
Golly, I wish there were a tooth on this ledge.
That's why you take the tooth. To jam it into the ledge.
I could see that happening in, like, a Doom movie, if there was a good one, or at least an accurate one.
Oh, that's illegal.
I know it is. It's unfortunate. It was passed into law in 2003.
And just every time I see the Doom movie, I'm just reminded of, wow, this movie sucks, except the very end, which is great. Also, that boy did a little spin. It was beautiful.
Oh, yeah. That was a very... Sometimes the Revenant AI just doesn't know where to go when it's flying away. And it's beautiful.
It's incredibly graceful. Oh,
Hi, sir.
where are they going?
Yay, the last Sentinel crystal. We're now fully upgraded.
Your people are made to suffer. Processed souls for the Khan Maker's world. I assure you, this could have been avoided with different leadership.
If you want me on your side, don't actively say everything creepy.
Just like, I could have made this so much more efficient.
This could have been sick. Instead, it's sick.
Just sounds like something Duke Nukem would say.
Well, I've got a spoiler for you, Torp.
Yeah?
Imagine, though.
There's a guy I've been following who just does non-stop Duke Nukem shit posts, and it's wonderful.
It's the best way to experience that character.
On mute.
Duke muted. Man, I'm good.
I'm sorry, you alright?
Yeah, I'm great.
Sorry, did you just have a stroke?
Duke Mutiny, the pirate Duke.
Duke Mutant.
Oh, I'd like that. In fact, I can't believe I've never heard those two words back to back before. Damn, those alien bastards gave me 7 extra legs.
But not the third one I want. I mean, I'm already...
I'm hung as hell.
You know, I know they're voiced by the same people, but that was very much more on the Big the Cat side of John St. John.
I'm incredibly hung.
Good
No,
Lord,
I don't
no.
want to think about that.
How do you think they call me big?
No. Why do you do these things? I mean, I helped.
You have to take a percentage of blame.
A percentage. I'll take 5%.
So usually I wouldn't make jokes like that, but it's a Doom Let's Play. It brings something out in me.
It does, doesn't it?
Specifically, Torp brings something out in me, even when he doesn't say anything.
Something about his presence.
What are you implying?
You were talking about like sonic inflation in Doom 64 or whatever.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't.
No, you were.
Shit! Damn.
Shit.
Look, all I know how to say is curse shit. It's in my blood.
Your blood is cursed.
Curse shit and Commander Keen hatred.
You will now only think of unfortunate things.
Like Big the Cat's wiener.
Big the Cat's kielbasa.
Ugh. Another easy optional challenge, just a Hell Knight and a Cyber Mancubus. These are just feeling lazy now. No.
This is raw Argent energy. The suffering on Earth, the bloodshed, all of it. For this. Once the soul is extracted, the husk of the human body will over time transform into demons in fight now. The extracted soul of the remains will power their world. The essence of hell.
So that's specifically how demons are born. The soul is extracted, turned into Argent energy, but the husk of the body that's left is transformed into these creatures. This is a motherfucker of a fight. This one really does throw everything at you. Plus, one of the challenges is to glory kill an Archvile on the left side, and I think this is the only Archvile in the level. There may be like one other, but this is going to be your main opportunity to do that challenge.
I don't think I've seen them in a while. These guys.
The Revenant?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been a bit sparse lately. Sparse?
Sparse.
Scarce. I meant to say scarce.
2 different words, both of them wrong.
You're trying to say scarce and sparse at the same time is the problem.
Alright, unfortunately due to this challenge, I have to actually kill the Archvile without the Crucible. Let him be a pain in the ass. Luckily, him actually summoning demons takes a minute, and you can interrupt it while he's doing it so they don't come. So that's why there's no enemies spawning right now. I just want to double check the side, because I don't want to have to redo this fight.
Which way is left?
Alright, let's get him! Oh great, his left side's on a wall.
Yeah, fucker. Got you good.
So gotta let... Could you move your arch ass, please? Alright, now he's summoning the enemies. You can see them, like, spawning in. But you interrupt his focus and they'll go away. I'm trying so hard not to kill him.
Did he originally summon enemies, or did he just heal them?
He revived them.
Ah.
Okay, Archvile's dead. Time for a Marauder. So if you struggled to kill the Archvile and were happy that you did that, stop being happy. I love this one. It's one of my favorite glory kills.
He just thinks he's so fucking clever when he stops your fist.
Well, that was fun. God, I'm remembering how hectic these fights are, and I'm like, oh boy, I still have the ancient gods to do, and it's like 20 times as hectic.
Game, I think Rip and Tear is like the other really good Doom 2016 song. I'm just saying.
I think we got that one?
Did we?
Maybe. I may be totally wrong. I think there's 3 Doom 2016 songs, and that was one of them. I don't remember for sure, though.
All this is kind of blended together. It's like, for me, these gaps of time where I just lose everything.
Oh yeah, trust me, you're paying more attention to the albums I'm picking up than I am right now.
I really like Rip and Tear.
You know what? I'm just gonna say, don't worry about the fire. It does such little damage. Just run. Look, that did 5 damage to my armor. That did
that did 4. Yeah.
3.
What the hell?
That's the problem with, like, hazards in this game. You get your health back so easily from enemies that, like, what's even the point of having hazards hurt you?
Yeah, also be really weird making them too threatening outside of combat.
The demons only utilize a portion of the resources that come from the human soul. It was the Makers and the Sentinel Priests who discovered and unlocked the true power of the Essence. They combined Sentinel and Hell energies together, refined and created Argent. With it they did wondrous things. Saved worlds from extinction, healed the sick, and gave infinite power to those worthy of it.
Okay, you done? Not gonna expand on that further? Okay.
No.
Whoops!
I've decided to be vague.
I've had enough of talking.
I'm not much of a talker. I'm shy.
This facility was built in secret. The Night Sentinels never knew of its existence. Built by Sentinel slaves, for a Maker could never set foot in Hell, nor demon in Earth. Argent knew usurped grave early to the Makers.
How do you know this?
I will say, that does get explained. I won't say when, but it does.
I'm aware. I'm just saying, like, he knows a weird amount for some fucking wunderkind who just made it big.
Bazoo.
That's
Ooh.
the sound the Archvile makes.
Bazoo.
I kind of wish there was like a sound mod for this game where like all the enemies would make the sounds they made in classic Doom.
This machinery was not made without Hell's knowledge. A deal was struck with the Dark Lord. In return for access to more worlds for Hell to devour, the Makers siphon energy from the dead. It is an unholy union. It cannot stand any longer.
Just going back and forth over and over.
Oh. That one's kind of similar to like the under the eyelid pain elemental glory kill. It's like too relatable and it makes you cringe.
Does it?
I mean, just the thought of being stabbed on the roof of the mouth. Whoa! The Revenant did that. I actually didn't know that Revenant exploding could hurt other enemies.
Just fuck this whole thing up. I can see my house from here.
What? What?
What?
So, once you get too high up on this tower, you can't jump all the way back down to the bottom, which is dumb.
It's yeah, like a really weird hill floor. I guess the idea is, in case you do fuck up, you can just get back up easily.
You know what? That makes sense. I'll fast travel to that coin later. I don't know how I missed it. It's on the ground floor, which is where I came from.
Oh man, they actually changed up the texture for the grippy wall.
Yeah, now it's more makey.
Well, now it's like bronze. Ow, rude. Super rude. Wait, what?
Look at that.
Game, please.
You seeing this shit? Conmaker, yes, I am seeing this shit.
I can only imagine Conmaker just doing, like, fucking air quotes as she says shit too.
Now, if you run around it fast enough, it'll get dizzy and it'll get a blue coin.
God, I hate the blue coins in Doom Eternal. It doesn't tell you where they all are. I think at some point, I think it was during our Sonic Heroes videos that I said I was enjoying Super Mario Sunshine. I stopped enjoying it somewhat quickly afterwards.
Yup, it's the best.
Like, it's not just the blue coins, it's also the fact that the engine itself is jank beyond belief.
It is super buggy, and also it feels not the greatest.
Mario's so slippery. I love Flood, though. A lot of people don't like Flood in general. I love him, like, conceptually, and I love using him.
Get to the transmitter tower. If you can destroy it, the unrefined energy should be able to propel you into their world. The tower is held aloft by two enslaved titans. Break the chains, dropping into the well below.
Alright, so the last challenge is to back glory kill a tyrant. I had to restart this fight because I killed the tyrant before I could glory kill him. Love life.
Too efficient. Imagine being such a refined murder machine.
Oh. It's the same thing as the Pinkies from the Super Gore Nest level. Tyrants also have the problem where they die very easily.
I loved that blood fist of the fucking wall just so you could get it out of the way.
Did it even work?
It did. It broke the wall. Or he may have just given up. I'm not sure which.
Fuck you. I could use the Crucible on the Tyrant this time. Maybe that's one strategy they have to keep you from using the Crucible too much. Is like create these challenges where you can't use it, otherwise you won't get the challenge.
I don't know. I feel like at this point the challenges are just excessive. Like, you have everything.
I do. Literally, the challenges just get you Sentinel batteries, and I've already opened everything. So at this point, I mean, completion is literally the only reason you would do the challenges.
It's a similar problem that 2016 had, where, like, they still keep the challenges going after you basically have everything, especially after you have everything you ever want, but, like...
You must break the chains and destroy the Argent transmitter, then ride the energy flow to Earth.
Even at this point where you pretty much have everything if you're going 100%. And, like, I know why they do it, which is to compensate for the people who aren't going 100%, but it's also like, damn, I have no reason to do these anymore.
Yeah, I don't think also that there's a 100% bonus for getting all of the challenges specifically. Of course, there was one for filling out all of the Praetor token points, but I don't think there's specifically one for getting all the challenges. One interesting completion thing, though, is if you can beat the game on Ultra Nightmare, which, as a reminder, is beating the whole game without dying, you unlock a solid gold Doomslayer skin that you could kind of show off online, I guess.
The Covenanters awaken the icon of sin. We must hurry.
And I was amazed. I was like, wow, a game where you unlock skins by doing things.
That is certainly a secret.
Not really. Just right through here. Well, I guess kind of, because the exit's right there, and you had to backtrack to get to this part, so I guess you're kind of tempted to leave.
God, instant stagger mode, really?
Yeah. One-shot stagger makes the levels like a joke.
Makes the world go round.
Makes fucking replaying this game to get all the secrets you missed go around.
Nice.
Woo! I'm gonna get this secret in record time! God, you go fast.
Gotta go faster, dude.
Party mode. All the enemies can explode with confetti and party sounds. Combined with the QuakeCon mode, it's quite the celebration.
Also, please, Thorn. Doom Guy is classier than that. He would play Eurobeat.
Instead of Sonic.
Yes, exactly. Nice!
Oh yeah, fall on that the juice goop, and you'll die.
It's blueberry flavor. Just, oh no, you fell into this pit full of Baja Blast.
Oh, thank God. Actually, I don't know. Baja Blast is such a mixed bag. It's tasty, but it also feels like the syrup is always low when the machine's there in Taco Bell. So it always just tastes a little watery.
I wouldn't know.
I thought you were going to say something like it's a mixed bag and that it's tasty, but you drink it and you know you've made a mistake.
I mean, I know that already. I'm talking about like other traits.
If you're going to Taco Bell, you fully accepted that you're going to make a mistake.
Surprised I haven't seen a Taco Bell while wandering hell in this game. Because that's probably all they eat.
All they eat in hell is Arby's.
Oh God, you're right. Well, thank you for joining us for the Doom Eternal double feature extravaganza. The next two levels are going to be the average stupid length. Actually, no, the last level's actually a bit on the shorter side. It's not going to be an hour long. The next one might be. I don't remember entirely. But next time we're going to Urdak, the world of the Makers. A very pretty level, very tough, and we're going to see if we can stop the rise of the icon of sin. Hopefully.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. We're going to do our best.
Beat up John Romero.
You need to summon me, John Romero.
You know, I will spoil something. I don't believe there's any references to that in this game.
There is not, and it's a crying fucking shame.
Probably because John Romero doesn't work at id anymore.
Now he does his own thing.
It might be a legal thingy. But I mean, how would he say no?
The Serpent Ladies are loosely based off a design from Daikatana, so
If it's loose enough, he probably couldn't sue over that.
Yeah. He could sue if he used his name and like his severed head.
Maybe the Icon of Sin does a roar. It's like, Remornage.
God damn it.